Once again, it's another live with none other than Reek of Too Cool to Come, the master of ceremonies. Hey, let's get a conversation going. I know it takes a little bit of time to hopefully send out notifications to loyal subscribers. Hey, I give you that. But you see what it says on the thumbnail. From time to time, we often deal with characteristics that are, below the threshold of actually dealing with. And you don't usually find that out till later down the road, till you done had, a couple situations pop up, interactions, things that, come out to be unfavorable dealing with these particular type of people that fit these, dirtbag type of characteristics. With that being said, the people that have joined in, hey, I appreciate you. I'm glad that, you're taking time to, hopefully weigh in and, maybe add what you may experience with dirtbag characters. And when I say dirtbag characters, it's always something between certain interactions that, you may have with people and they may say something like, man, are you really serious about what you just said? I mean, that's kind of coming off as, low rung, low quality. But then, they continue to double down on that particular, activity and do something else that's, heinous and, unfavorable. So then you got to really ask yourself, do I still, do I align with, what this person is carrying out in life? Can I actually rock with, these type of behavioral patterns? You really got to ask yourself that sometimes because, if you know deep down within your heart and soul that you don't move like that, then that means you have to distance yourself. And some people find it hard to, do that. But if you operate off a higher moral code, you won't associate with, people that I guess, want to lie around like swine and hogs in the mud, just not getting it out the mud, but just, staying there, funky and, of poor quality. I mean, if that's what you want to, do, then hey, to each his own. But, I strive to, be like the roads that grew from concrete. I mean, you need mud, yeah, you do, but it's to grow out to be something bigger and better, not just to lay dormant, you know. So with that being said, you know how I always do. We reach that magical number of, the magical number I always say, the people that really rock with me. We reach that number, I'll go out. I figured I'd come up with a topic called dirtbag characters because we've all seen some type of dirtbag that, was, carrying out these unsavory characteristics. And hopefully, we can get some interaction with this, either with, if you really been rocking with me, you could throw it up in the chat, or if you're actually catching the replay, you can, say something in the comments later, like Reek, I think, this is the next topic that you need to touch on. And I know a lot of people are, Reek, I ain't been catching any of your lives. It's like sometimes I want to go live, but then other times, because the times that we're in where they're heavy on the censorship, they don't get out to the people as they should. It's like some people right now, they're probably, oh, it's showing that it's reached not live. Then come an hour or so later, then it'll be like I'm live when I'm actually, it's just a replay. So to the replay, to the people that's actually catching this actual live, hey, let's have a conversation. And if not, you think about it like this: if you throw something up in the comments, I'll try to figure out a certain time that we can go live. So, even if there's not sending you notifications, if it's a certain time locked in, I'll go live at that time so everybody can get the notification, since, they're practicing systemic racism. They don't like brothers that, operate without deviating off of a script. I don't rock off of scripts. I don't try to put out misinformation to, young brothers and sisters. I try to give nothing but the truth. And if I don't know the truth, I'm going to try to point you in a direction where you can get some more truth. Or, matter of fact, sometimes it does pay to, listen to what a dirtbag says, because then that just solidifies the type of, character that they actually are. What's going on, infamous Lisa Smith? Matter of fact, you did a magnificent job when you were on, or when you alone did the takeover on Tuku Khan. I favor you over a lot of people that probably been on this channel in the past from their dirtbag characters. That's why they got booted. I would say that, but that'd be censorship. And my channel is monetized, and I get paid for whatever video I put up. So I don't want to use those words, but you get what I'm saying. People got the boot, got the axe. And pointed out as phonies as they are and always will be. You said, thank you. I appreciate you allowing me to be on. Most definitely, we always need a perspective of a melanated woman as yourself coming up out the South, speaking about her trials and tribulations that she sees within this world that we find ourselves in today. So with that being said, I know it's probably a couple agents or, reporters, mandated alphabet reporters going back and trying to, stir up nothing but nonsense. But, like I said, certain people could say certain things on videos and get their whole channel knocked down and things like that because, they're poor quality, poor character, definition of dirtbag character, you know. Okay, you said no original bone in their body. I would agree with that. A lot of people thriving off the past. I remember back in 1980, I was the king of the world. But, we're in 2020 and, you kind of living bag of bondage. You know what I'm saying? If you really understand what I'm saying, you live in bag of bondage. And, poor health has found you. It's done located you, and it's your best buddy, your best partner that's giving you the thrashing like nobody else on this planet could ever give you. So hey, cheers to you and your new founded ill health. Let's say it like that. You said still trying to remain relevant with old stuff they stole. Most definitely, I don't respect a thief. I don't respect a thief that, think about it like this. If you're supposed to be Bonnie and Clyde and y'all's partners and y'all's getting down, you don't turn to your partner in crime and, put the trigger on them. That ain't how you move, but that shows that you a dirtbag character. Nothing will come positive from making moves like that at all. Like I said, health is the ultimate wealth. So if you ain't got any of that, you're living on borrowed time. I mean, we're all on borrowed time, but those that got that unhealthy bug up on them, yeah, their time's even more limited. So, hey, cheers to you and your bug that's up on you. And I see some more people falling in. Hopefully, it's some people that's rocking with me. If it's not people that's rocking with me, hey, if you're just discovering Tuku the Khan interview extraordinaire, hey, what's up? Say what's going on. What's up, Rick? What's the topic? You see, it's the dual King Tuts with the geometrical over the face. It's about unraveling and speaking on dirtbag characters. We all run across these type of people. The quicker it is to identify them, the quicker it is to eliminate them out of your circle. Hopefully, you don't got these type of Judas coats in your circle. You don't want any type of Judas coats in your circle. Someone that's moving unfavorably, get them up out of there. And if they go crying like a little schoolgirl about, oh, why don't you want to rock with me? Hey, that just, shows, you feel hurt about the moves that you done made. Sorry for you. So let me see. Let me pause this real quick. I'll be right back. I got to check on something real quick, real fast, in a hurry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, hopefully that intermission wasn't too long. Hey, you gotta check things out every now and again, especially when you're doing a live. I know some of these lives that y'all done sat in on, it done been people that done broken houses, that they cut up and bleed and everything. I want to say that was a live I did with Old School, and Old School is doing good. I haven't talked to him, but I know he's doing well and swell, so that's what's up. Family's doing the same. Hopefully, everybody that's, not on here with me, I'm rolling solo dolo, they're catching either the replay or catching the live. I know everybody can't, chat and, well, I won't say call in because I haven't posted no number. It hasn't been nobody that said they want to call in, but I do take calls. If you feel you need to speak on this topic, I can throw up the hotline number. Matter of fact, I may try to do that before we reach that magic number. Let me cause I don't offhand remember that number, so I have to look it up. I actually have to activate it, and once it is activated, hopefully we can get a call from someone that wants to speak on whatever they need to speak on. So let me get things set up. I don't like having dead air. So if it seems like I'm just kind of rambling talking, that's because I'm trying to set things up so we can actually have an interaction. Matter of fact, I should send out manual notifications since, this multi conglomerate corporation cannot do it. Let me see. What am I looking for? Right there. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, now we go to, where's that at? The number is, let's see. Wait, that's not the number. I'm getting to it, I'm getting to it, I'm getting to it. There it goes, that's the number. Info, okay. I got the number. Let me see. Get on my other device. Post the number. The hotline is now open. Let me see. Open. Okay, that would be, let me see. Just give me a couple seconds. Let's see. Bam, the hotline is now posted. Hey, go ahead and place your call. I'm going to manually tell people that I'm actually live, so hopefully before we reach that number, we can get some people to comment. Let me see. Okay, there goes one. Let's see. It's two. censorship is heavy on my channel, so I know all the other particular channels on this particular platform you can get on, easily, but mine's is not like that. Probably because I made known that they send a script out to people, and they don't like people to divulge information like that. But I could give a care less. I'm telling it all. Let's see. All right, a few more. Hopefully, people that rock with me can come in. Let me see. Am I missing any? I don't think I. You still out there, Lisa Smith? Seem like you're the only one that's been able to comment. I know it's people out there listening. Go ahead if you're not driving it, because I know there's a lot of over the road truck drivers that listen from time to time, and you hauling all what you hauling. You ain't got time to be trying to touch a touch screen and say what you need to say. But you can actually hit the hotline number. It's there in the chat. And after these go live, I usually remove it because I done found that I have people calling after the live has been live and just wanting to chat, and it's not set up to be like that. So with that being said, call when you can, or when it's posted, shall I say. Let's see. I think that's everybody. So let me see. Well, actually, we don't went past the number, but I'm gonna try to hold out a little longer. I see it's people hanging out, but nobody's saying nothing. I think the only one that's spoken on something was the infamous Lisa Smith. Hopefully, you know, we can get Ready Shy to come through. Cadillac J Just, James Williams, Low. Hey, everybody that usually says something within the chat in calling up. Hey, trying to hang out. I know I had a little brief intermission, but I'm back. Hopefully we can keep this dialogue going. Usually I don't have too many dialogues. I kind of go freestyle, or I'll powwow about, hey, what should the topic be, and then I'll go into a whole diatribe. But I just figured I had to speak on Dirtbag characters because so many people you think, oh, they're stand up. Actually, they turn out to be a dirtbag. Big, hot, stinky, flaming bag of defecation. And I like that. Even though I'm kind of speaking my mind, after this turns into actual video from being alive, it'll be commercials sprinkled all throughout it. And if you're enjoying this particular live stream, but you cannot, speak on it, hey, hit the like button. I see it's already been a couple people that done did it. Hey, go ahead and like it some more. There's nothing wrong with it. I appreciate that. I see some more people's falling in here. They're trying to say, hey, Rick, what's going on? What you talking about? Like I said, I'm almost at, well, I'm probably well over that with videos that you can no longer see, but well over 800, 900 videos. So like I said, I got many commercials playing on various videos going up. You said you can't call in your mobile. Well, you're still putting your thoughts into the comment or the chat session, the chat area. So that's good. I mean, I know you can't. Oh, what's going on, Cadillac? Can't look at the chat. Driving, had to cut some dirt bags off this week. Oh, hey, it happens. I cut dirt bags off from childhood to young 20s to 30s to into my 40s. Hey, it happens. It's all about your better wealth and health. You're more wealthy without having them type of leeches within your world. We gotta cut them leeches off. They get up on your skin and start trying to suck your blood. Nah, Get a nice hot sharp knife and slice them jokers off. You'll be a lot better at the end of the day. Now hopefully have enough regret from what the moves that they done made, and hopefully they get their life straightened out. And be able to powwow with some people that's really planning to rock with them like that. But y'all's interaction is no more. Cut them off like a body set to go to the morgue. You see him for one last time, and then that's it. So, let me see what time. This time is 10 o'clock. I know is a lot of times if someone's working late night, or at least 10 where I'm at. I know if you're on the East Coast, it's probably 11. If you're on the West, it's probably 8 something. So, you still might be making moves out in Cali. Midwest, you still, probably winding down if you don't work a second shift or first shift and you're getting prepared for the next day. And if you're on third shift, you about to get ready to go into the job. So, hey, I'm just trying to do a live. I ain't did a live in a long time. I'm trying to, provide more of these. I always make a video. I always have a video talking about some type of phenomenal topic that me and the professor come up with, or whoever else I have sprinkled out about on the channel. I haven't gotten any interviews, but since this little pandemic thing been going on, I ain't really been doing that. But hopefully when things take a turn for hopefully the better, I'll get back to interviewing some people that you may know, may be intrigued with what the conversation that we may have, that will develop into something that will spark some phenomenal thoughts in your brain. And it's always something going on in the world. Sometimes you got to tune out of that. I see a lot of things that come on, you be on social media, social platforms, and news broadcasts, and saying this and that. But it's like we've been bombarded with so much stuff. I feel compassion for all brothers and sisters that have been wrongfully done in some type of way. But how the media tries to spark division, I'm not with any of that. It's like this is on repeat. They're basically they want you to spend your energy on all this trauma based stuff, and we trying to get beyond that. We done had enough trauma to last uncountable generations. It's not about staying stuck on this trauma. It's about building and growing. And, what ways can we eliminate these bloodsuckers? Dirtbag characters. What ways can we circumvent them from being the way they're being? What's going on, channel of choice? Matter of fact, hey, choice. I haven't took time to speak on some of the topics that channel of choice has topics on, but go to his channel. You see him in the chat. Go to his channel. He's speaking on all the current events that you need to know about. I've been kind of numb, not really wanting to talk about it, but go to Choice's channel, subscribe. I think you get a lot out of it. You may have some points that you feel that he hasn't covered. Go to his channel. I promote channels that people I really rock with, that really seem like they're based in the turf, and they're really coming serious from their heart. They're kicking real knowledge. Now I do have corrections. You may hear where I may be giving praise to certain people that I no longer, speak with, but that's because they made moves to prove that they're dirtbags. So, hopefully, their sojourn is a good one. It's just not one that I would promote. Most definitely, choice. I'm always gonna show appreciation. You ain't never had a negative word, or if anything, you pull my coat to something like, "Hey, Reek, why don't you look at it from this direction?" That's not hating. That's like, "Hey, Reek, I see you might be trailing off the wrong way. Let me, put you up on game, and that's what's up. That's what, brothers and sisters need to do more of. You should stay positive and try to ignore the negativity to block the negativity out. You most definitely got to do that. You know, like I said, they may feel hurt and oh, I've been messing with this person for X many years. Well, some people don't put up with things that other people put up with. That's how I look at it. And it ain't no malice. The only way it turns into malice is when okay, I start rocking with you. Okay, people do that. But once you start hating and saying all this negativity, when I never put anything like that out against you, oh, now you're gonna feel it. I'm gonna bring everything out that I didn't say, but now I'm going to say since you want to make up fairy tale lies, And I'm only going to do so much of that. It's like you only do so much of that because then it's like, okay, I done said this, you done said that. Now what do you want to do? What do you want to do now? I don't think you want to do anything else. So just keep it like that, like I kept it from the beginning. I cut you off. Most definitely, Choice. You said everything has a time frame. Snake can only hide so long. Most definitely, snake slithers through the grass to try to, bite you and put that venom off in you. You're going crazy trying to, get to some type of safety, running rampant, where essentially you're letting that venom course through your veins, and it's basically gelling up your blood. Because that's what happens when a snake bites you. It's not like oh the poison it did something to my blood. It basically turns your blood into gel, and once it turns to gel, it can't flow like it needs to flow. So essentially, it's like you're being suffocated within your own body. We don't need any type of suffocation. You said envy can start small but grows eventually. Yeah, most definitely. Like, I could be doing that. And so what? He just got this and flipped that. I could do that. I could get a female broad like how he got. I can do that. I can make moves like he's doing. No, I feel happy when wherever I see someone winning. I'm like, good. I'm glad when you my partner. I'm glad you win. I'm glad you done got this. I'm glad you did. But when I do it, don't look at it as oh well. Now you're in competition. I'm only in competition with self. We only should be in competition with self. We should only try to be better than we were the last time. We don't want to stay stuck in oh I was winning back in '95. I was doing big things. I had me a brand new pager then. That's when them pagers came out. No, we got so many different kind of devices you can have now to even speak on something such as a relic as a pager or relic as I was riding drop top whatever back in 1990 or 89 doesn't mean nothing today. Yesterday's scores don't count today's ball game. You know what I'm saying? You said, what do you do when the dirtbags want to come back? And you're saying, what's up, Trust? What do you do? Well, you know, just think how the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan, how he talks so like nothing bothers him. Just you got to think of it in a sarcastic way, like no, you just you go about throughout the world and you continue to spread what you spread, but you cannot no longer be within my circle, my brother. You can no longer be so limited to be in my circle. You go and do bigger and better things without me. You just keep it like that. You keep it real sarcastic, but you keeping them up off you. You don't have to go negative. That's what they want you to do. You know, just think about like when it's maybe certain people with certain ethnicities that are opposite of yours. They may say trigger words because they figure, oh, this is a trigger word. This is gonna make you like this, and you're like, no. I know you like to crawl in caves, but you're not gonna get me. You just gotta flip it on them. We're the kings and queens of flipping it when someone wants to roast. We do that the best. So do it the best with being in a positive light, in knowing when to shake and move. Like, okay, I done said enough. I gotta go. I got some ice cream waiting in my car, and I need to get it to a cooler to a freezer. I beg to differ with you. I don't want to differ with you. So you go out and prosper in this life. That's how you keep it. You keep it prosperous. You don't want to, go negative. It's so easy that's easy. It's kind of hard sometimes to think of, oh, well, when you're feeling certain ways. Now you figure like this. If you just peeped how they were moving like a dirtbag, just think I cut them off. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Just be like, you know what? I can't move like that. I got other people that's really, really rocking with me, that really backs me. So why should I spill any kind of energy towards you? You not that important. But I will put out disclaimers because I don't want my young brothers and sisters to model after, sending them into recklessness and doing reckless things. No, like the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan, you keep it real light. You keep them up off you. You talk to them where you're bigging them up, but it's just letting them know that they can no longer be within your circle. You said sucker ducking in full effect. Most definitely, sucker ducking is in full effect. It's been in effect, but even so, more in these days and times, through like I say, I heard the infamous speaking when she took over Too Cool to Con. She was saying like, in these days and times, you really get to see who's really down with you when the chips may be down. When you had to you lost a gig because they shut down whatever business that you was helping someone grow, and you had to stay home and get a check or something like that. If you were even able to get a check, you really see who's really rocking with you. So yes, times like these we don't like, but it actually helps us into going forward and who will go in forward in time with us. You got to keep it like that. Yeah, most definitely. Lisa Smith, she did drop jewels within that little 15-minute marker. That's like I said, we need more sisters like that. We need more brothers like that. We need more. It could be interaction, brother and sister, sister and sister, brother and brother. If we putting each and every one of us up on, you know, certain things that people want to, basically keep your eyelids shut, you know, but you want them open. That's why it's like your third eye's open, but they want to shut your physical eyes. No, you can't see that. It's the video's not loading up. You can't access this link. No, I'm gonna find my way to the truth one way or another. There's no stopping that at all. You know, we're gonna find a way, and we got to keep it on a positive. I know a lot of people may not be, they may not practice a certain religion, but I say the honorable Louis Farrakhan, because how he handles things. When like you could go on here on this platform and watch interview between Barbara Walters, everybody knows who that is, and Louis Farrakhan, and how he handles talking to her when she's trying to get him upset and say mistruths and things like that. He's handled it with poise, and he's coming back with facts when she's getting frustrated and basically off of her square. You want them like that, and then you still be able to convey your message with with jovial banter. But they don't want you like that. They want to look what they did on the news. Look what they did over here. Aren't y'all mad? Nah, I'm not mad. I kind of we already know how you move, and I just gotta make more moves in silence and rock with the people that don't got big mouths and play agents and reporters and things like that. Sometimes if you catch some of the older podcasts from the Lions Den, we kind of touch on that, or the professor touches on that, how you got to put some things out there to really test to see if these people are rocking with you. If you hear something coming back out in the streets that you only told this person, well, 9 times out of 10, that person was running their mouth about something that they shouldn't have run their mouth about. And that's another way to, you know, release dirtbags out of your circle, because essentially they're trying to get you up off your square. And, you can't let anybody get off your square. You're the ones divulging information. You know what type of people you can rock with. And you know what? A lot of people are, oh, you used to rock with them. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Once new information comes in, new intelligence, you got to level up or level out. I ain't trying to level out. So, if my leveling up means I got to shake the spot and, not deal with you any longer, hey, so be it. You know, I'm a better person, me and mine, whoever's within my circle. Because think about it like this: you keeping this bad apple around, that might spill on, one of your partners or, a female partner or something like that. Would you want to be the downfall for not only your own self, but whoever else that you may rock with seriously, that, they didn't even need what came to them or what could come to them because you got this low dirtbag character around you? No, eliminate these type of people. Hey, the Most High will provide for everybody. So, you're not there. You didn't create them, and they damn sure can't break you. So, I mean, well, unless you allow it, and you shouldn't do that. You said I missed that one. Got to check it. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I'm lacking. I was supposed to have been made another playlist for the Lions Den. There's so many ones I should have made playlists for, but I will be tending to that. The Lions Den has been a success over the years. Think about it like this: we've been doing the Lions Den, probably a little bit before Prince died. So I'm thinking maybe 2015, if I'm correct. It's been quite some time we've been doing them Lions Dens. Time flies when you're having fun. Providing information for young brothers and sisters. Hopefully offering a alternative way of thinking versus a lot of things that been spoke on in the past that done got people in situations that they didn't need to be placed in. With that being said, and like I said, think about it like this: I do got the actual hotline up. So if any of you are able to call, you can call. You scroll through the chat, you can actually hit the hotline number, and you, instead of Rick, I gotta type or voice talking what I want in the chat, you can hit the hotline number. I'll take your call. I don't duck calls. Just, I would expect if you call, you got something that you want to say that's close to on topic or some type of topic that, we can all expand upon, because that's what it's about: expansion, not contraction. Expansion. Something that we all can use. That's what I try to provide. I was speaking with Dre Chili, and Dre Chili was on with KK Diamond. And we did a session a little bit after that particular session ended. And I was saying, matter of fact, I want to say, Will, too, if you're in here, I was talking with you. I actually had an interview with someone that we all know, but I couldn't publish it because I just say, like, I couldn't publish it. But it was a good interview. It was about an hour. But I may have to get in contact with them and see if I can get the okay on letting that recording go out, because I would think it would be something that I'll say it like this: that the conversation, this person, they've did interviews before and they've been on other platforms before, but how they were talking when we were talking was more rugged and raw. It was like they were not pulling the punches on using explicitives. And this person, usually when you see them in an interview, they don't ever use explicitives. But it was all within context. It was all within truth of what they were saying. So, I'll keep the masses, informed on, if that actual audio or new audio can go up, because we can do a new audio, but the new audio won't be nothing like the one that I got locked down. But see, I'm a man of character. I don't just be like, oh, let me just throw this up and just see if I get likes and things like that. No, because that's part of that dirtbag character. You just trying to look at me, look grandstand. No, it ain't about that. It's about keeping it 100 with the people that felt they can trust you. You know, if you cannot trust someone, you got to eliminate them from being around you. Think about all the people that's doing time, that's behind bars. Probably brothers that's got time to listen to this audio. Like, man, I'm doing time because I thought this person was cool, and they turned around and they put out the ET finger up on me when they was doing the same thing I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, no, we gotta eliminate those types from our circle. And it's like, hey, you're gonna do that, but you ain't gonna do it with me around. Like, what's that old saying? You ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You got to keep it like that. Because if not, think about it like this: if you're standing next to a toilet when someone's dropping a funky, number two, you don't want none of that nasty water to splash up on you. So, shake from them type of vicinities where the likelihood of something like that happening is high. you know think of it as such. And with that being said, hey, I didn't figure I'd go to 41 minutes, but hey, I appreciate everyone that's done came through and then had something positive to offer, some constructive criticism, may I say. um Join me again. I'm gonna try to keep it on a regular as much as possible with doing these actual lives. I like throwing up the hotline number and get conversation, but I know, people's driving, getting off work, going to work, about to lay it down, ain't got time to be, waking the household up. Who are you talking to on the phone? You getting all loud and amped and things like that. Hey, it's all types of situations going on. With that being said, hey, I appreciate that, Charles. Uh, Hey, I appreciate that. I love that y'all come and say what you need to say. I try to provide a platform where we can speak on certain things. You figure if this was, other groups, they don't want to hear what you got to say. They want to try to tell you what you need to think, and I don't do any of that. It's just like whoever you are, hey, be all you can be. Be all you can be, but nothing like the army. You don't want to be like the army. Just be like yourself, like your ancestors, and people that you really admire within your life that's successful. Hey, that want the best for you. That's how I want. I want the best for you. And I'm up out of here.